there, how are you doing? That looks like that used to be a couple of different trucks put together. Anyway, I am heading home after spending the weekend out in Missouri riding around with some of my fellow 5 dirty bikers. So we went out to check out the area around St. Robert and specifically Uranus, Missouri, to check out the area and plan out our 5 dirty bikers meetup that we're going to have out in that area the weekend of 15 July. I'll have more information about that on this channel, but if you want more information now, then head over to our website at 5dirtybikers.com. That's 5 spelt out, dirtybikers.com, and check out the information we're putting up there. We'll have hotel information stuff coming up soon, but we had a great time planning out the routes. This was the maiden trip on my beautiful 2021 Road Glide Special. Yeah, this was the first time we'd hit the road together, and did about, so far, about 2,300 miles on the bike. Super happy with the Road Glide. Super happy with all the stuff that I did to the Road Glide. All the upgrades that I worked on in the garage the first few months when we were waiting for the weather to warm up. Everything was just, it was amazing. The bike was everything I thought it would be. Super comfortable. I've been riding today. By the time I'm done, when I get to the house, I'm taking kind of the back roads here. I will have put on 600 miles in one day, and I feel good. I feel super good. I mean, I've done this route from Louisville to the house on my Fat Bob before, and although the Fat Bob, I had no problems with the Fat Bob doing that ride. By the time I got home, I was still in fairly good shape, but I was feeling it. I was feeling like I've been riding all day. Right now, I swear to God, I could easily do another 200 or 300 miles. I don't want to get over 250 miles. I could probably easily knock that out without worrying about getting sore or whatever. Now, part of that is the bike, right, being on the touring frame. The other part is a couple of the things that I have put on the bike, which made this trip very comfortable. What the hell is that? Sweet street sweepers, or wow, that's crazy. Start off with my Memphis Shades windshield. This is the 8.5 inch spoiler windshield. Perfecto. Put, a really nice clean pocket right around me. The air goes right over the top of my head. I've got no wind coming around. I got a little wind on my shoulders, but it's not from coming around the fairing. It's actually from coming up from the bottom. So that was ideal. The bars, the factory 47 12-inch bars, super comfortable. I think the only thing I would say about the bars, my shoulders are a little sore. I think that's just because this is the first trip of the year, and I wasn't able to ride the bike, from the time, or a bike, from the time I traded in my Fat Bob the 1st of November until just a few weeks ago when the weather kind of cleared up where I could get this bike out. So I don't know, I think part of that's probably the shoulder pain. Is just I need to get back in riding shape, and it's not like, when I say pain, it's not pain, it's just a little soreness. But the other thing that made a huge difference, I can't show you because it's underneath my ass, but I'll show you later. Not my ass, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And that is the wild ass seat cushion that I have. Believe the hype, guys. Absolutely believe the hype. That wild ass seat cushion, holy crap. Now, you guys know I've tried out the current generation of the Airhawk, not the original Airhawk before they started using cheap material and crap. But the current generation, I've tried, I don't know how many knockoffs of that style of a seat cushion. I've tried other styles of seat cushions, and other than my Swoosh, which is just a straight up pad that helped a little bit with the fat bob, all of them sucks. All of them absolutely sucks. This thing, this wild ass seat cushion, it's the real deal. You know, I'll have a video specifically about that. Now, Dustin and I did a little wrap-up video yesterday because he has his as well. Because Craig over at Wild Apps has sent all of us on the 530 Bikers podcast these seat cushions for us to try out, because he signed up to help sponsor the podcast. But just because he did that, you know, you guys know I'm going to tell it like it is. Sometimes I go a little over the top, but I'll tell it like it is when it comes to, you know, reviewing stuff or giving my thoughts on it. I've gone at this point over 500 miles. I still have 100 miles to go, and I got no pain. I mean, the first day of the trip, I did not use the Wild Ass. I just rode on my Pera. I'm not going to get into this too much here because I'm going to have a video about that whole aspect with the cushion. But I did a baseline first day with the Pera, and then I've been rocking this Wild Ass ever since. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I think it just fits in everything else that, you know, also that I've done here, the Joker machine, footboards, the highway pegs, just the whole setup is just everything that I had thought it would be. Super happy, super happy. So, it's been a bit since I've had a video drop because I've been out in San Francisco working a gig, and then I was back for a couple of days, and then I headed out to Missouri to meet up with the guys and Brittany, and now I'm coming back, and in 2 days I gotta hop a flight out to LA for another work gig, so I'll be gone another, you know, like week and a half. And sometimes I'll get to editing the footage from the trip out to Missouri, because we saw a lot of cool stuff. The roads were really awesome. The route that we're going to ride, we're going to ride a couple of routes, but the main route that we're going to ride we did the day before yesterday, and that's really super cool too. I'm really excited about getting back out there and riding again. And, you know, I kind of miss Missouri. I lived out there in Kansas City area for 7 years. Whoops. Just random stop, no blinker, no. There you go. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. But yeah, if you're on the fence about transitioning to a touring platform, you know, obviously this is just one trip. One trip. There'll be many more to come. I'll probably have a more informed opinion over the course of this season, but I would say right now, if you're kind of on the fence and you're thinking about it, go rent one or borrow one or whatever and take a trip, because it's this touring platform is absolutely amazing. I don't know that I would be able to deal with an Ultra or any of those big, huge versions, you know, of the touring bikes that Harley makes. Those are, I think, the 850 pounds on this one. I'm still getting used to it. I've almost had a mishap, funny enough, at a gas station when my foot slipped. That kind of put the fear of God in me. But, you know, the weight isn't that big of a deal. It's just certain circumstances where the weight is can be a challenge, I guess. But these things are so highly engineered for what they do, which is carve up the miles. You can just eat miles and miles and miles on these bikes. So if you're on the fence, you should at least check it out. I love this back road. This road cuts, I think it's 20, if I'm not mistaken, or 21. Cuts through Orange, Virginia. Just a nice little country road back here. Got a few little sweeping turns, but it's a good way, you know, when you're on the, like, coming back from Louisville. It's almost all interstate. It is all interstate, right? But just to kind of finish off the ride on this. So I'm gonna click off here and enjoy the last 54 miles that I've got on my trip. You guys have a good time doing whatever you're doing, and I will see you soon. Peace. Oh, hey, before I go, one more thing about this trip. These gloves. So Bri the Biker gave me this set of Indie Ridge gloves, and these are, I don't know if they're 1/4 gauntlet, half gauntlet, I don't know what they are. I threw these in my bag. Here's the other one, it's brown too. I threw these in my bag just in case I need them. So damn glad I did. So glad I did. The temperature has been all over all over the place, but last Thursday on that ride, I ran straight into the cold front that was, you know, the one that was like going the whole width of the country, straight into the damn thing. And then today it was really super cold too. If I hadn't have these gloves, I might have been in a world of hurt. But I got to tell you, the brand new gloves, never broke them in, never wore. I wore them like on the way back from Maryland when Bri gave them to me. But they're definitely not broken in. Super, super comfortable and so friggin' warm. And they're not overly thick, which is what I really like. I don't like thick gloves. But I don't know which model these are. They got the knuckle buster guards in there, and you got the fingery thingies for your iPhone. But super, super good gloves. I'll do a video on these, and I just, you know, shout out to Bri and Backpack, you know, one for coming down here from New Jersey to celebrate my birthday with me last month. That was, dude, that just, you know, much love to you guys. I mean, that was something else. But then to get something cool like this, you know, that really came in handy. Thank God I threw them in my saddlebag. All right, that's it. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my ride home. We will talk to you guys later. From me and Bri the Biker's Indie Ridge Loves, peace.